Gentlemen, hello and welcome back again to the Summit 8 qualifiers for the CIS region. We're going to be taking a look at game number 3 here today for our first series of the day. It's Brestomans facing off against Vega Squadron. I'm Lyrical, joined as well by the wonderful Trent Pax, the most glorious man that's ever lived. How you doing, sir?
Wow.
I know, it happens.
That was a little too far, maybe. I don't think I can live up to those expectations.
Don't sell yourself short. You're, a little gem in the dark sea of ineptitude that is, I don't know, the world. We'll just leave it at that.
Sounds good. Let's just leave it at world. All right. Well, we're here. It's game 3. Who am I feeling stronger about? I guess would be my first thing I want to think to myself. I guess Brestomans. I feel like they surprised me with how well they did both games at the start and leading up. Like even with good lanes and stuff like that, you still tend to see the underdogs not looking too hot, Yeah. It's impressive stuff. Remaining. So we'll have to see where these offlane heroes wind up if we get any of this game.
Remaining. Well, Jakiro,
so weird.
Jakiro Sand King. It feels like one of those is probably a core. Can you run one of those heroes like that as a support duo? It feels. I guess it's okay. It's like a lot of team fight. Yeah, maybe you would
definitely want some more control from one of your other cores. So you'd want like a Puck or a Faceless Void or something like that, I think.
Okay.
But overall, I think it looks a bit nice. I like playing Jakiro up against Bane. I can like throw this ice path down that hits someone really far, like this Bane when he's Fiend's gripping or something.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's definitely different though, and
10 seconds remaining.
Maybe it's not that different. I guess when I think about those two heroes, it feels like one of them could be an offlaner also, if they wanted to put it that way.
It's still a lot of versatility when you open with it, and that's why it's probably there.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll actually see a Mirana this game. I feel like that hero is still really strong. Both teams have been playing her too, and she hasn't been touched during the drafting phase. So, a little bit surprised she hasn't found her way in. Maybe second phase for Vega Squadron if she's still left in here.
That wouldn't be too bad. It's certainly a hero that works well with Bane, and we've seen that combo so many freaking times. You're talking a little bit about like who is the team that you feel like is stronger. You mentioned in the last game Brestomans sort of pinging things out, talking about the differences, what was going on, and then they like immediately lost after that. It felt like they kind of tilted, and to me, I think this series and this game in particular, unless there's like a very clear outdraft, is going to come down to who keeps their cool better. And in that way, I think I'm giving the favor to Vega.
Yeah, that's pretty fair, I would say. I was thinking of some hero, but now I can't recall what it was.
I'm sorry. That's what I do to people.
Okay. Oh, Nature's Prophet. No, it's okay. I just lost my train of thought.
All right.
NP hasn't been shown in this series either, I don't think, in picks or bans. Bat Rider does remain this time, though.
I guess that's probably because they took the silencer out of the pool.
Yeah.
That was a hero that I was looking at in game number 1 when we were talking about offlaners that are very strong. But they took the Brew as well. So maybe it's something that they go back to since Brew and Beast have been banned out and there isn't really anything else left on the plate.
For now, we're going to grab that Vengeful Spirit as she's the one who slips through. This is actually what Vega used to win, it looks like, that second game against Mid or Feed yesterday. So.
Oh.
Having it on the opposite side today. Already pretty strong early game lineup. You have Jakiro to help knock down some towers. You have a Sand King who can just, once he's a couple levels in Burrow Strike, is pretty tough to deal with. He just runs in and starts kicking off these big engagements for you. And it does lend itself towards that Nature's Prophet possibly coming out next year too, right? For that early push out of the off lane.
Yeah.
And then they can just kind of do whatever with their last hero.
I mean, like you said, very mobile, very sort of different lane setups possible, but Venge to me has always felt like it's best in a core role when you're trying to push down towers early. And Omni Knight, it's a fighter. It's a weird third pick.
Well, that's risky.
Yeah.
This definitely seems like some kind of a strat. They must be thinking about some sort of a lane matchup here. But I feel like
10 seconds
they
remaining.
probably think that he can just win whatever 1v1 he gets, and they're maybe assuming that the Brestomans are going to go aggressive with the Venge. And so Omni will be in the off lane on the Dire side, and he should have a pretty good time against whatever hero comes up next. But They, I'm sure they have some pretty sick pairing that they're going to do with it as well. We saw a couple games of Omni Knight at Dota Pit. Looked strong as per usual. The regulars, right? Like OD +1 kind of stuff. OD and
Right.
Omni Knight. Maybe Magnus again is another big offlaner who actually hasn't been showing up here. He looked great at Dota Pit. Man, that hero. A-okay. His talents are garbage. At least the 10 and 20, which are the only ones that matter. At least, you know, if they're bad enough that you can't win the game, it's pretty rough. Or yeah,
Right.
at least win somewhat of the early game. But the rest of the heroes great. Talents suck. Rest of them fabulous. I don't think we'll see him this game though. Not very helpful for the Brestomans.
No. But I mean, there's also the sort of the worry that even if you do get a decent lane matchup, it's a hero that doesn't really shove waves that well. I guess you can like purify your own creeps and push them out a little bit, but it's not like really great for immediately wave clearing. What if they just go for this type of a lineup where they ball together and just try and take down towers? I mean,
that's what we're feeling here.
Yeah.
This is interesting. So the Venge to help the sniper out with the swaps, keep him alive. It can be dangerous if it's a core Venge. I guess we're not 100% locked into the core Venge, but I think we're both assuming it probably will and should be core Venge, but you never know. They could find a better solution here.
They could drow and take the Venge Sand King as a dual combo and then like Jakiro off lane.
Yep, it's definitely possible.
I think this is also a deny pick. You were talking about the OD a little bit. Sniper obviously great against him in lane.
True. Yeah, it makes you less likely to pick the OD because of it. Yeah. Whatever
Radiant
sort of safer, like, because we also talk about Shadow Fiend being another big hero that people have done with Omni Knight in the past, and he also wouldn't have a very fun time against a sniper for the most part.
Yeah.
Phantom Assassin, though. This is kind of the hero I was thinking in game number 1, I think it was, for one of these teams. Because we were talking a lot about, like, mobility and, like, heavy aggression and stuff like that. But she finally makes her appearance here. She's a classic combo with the Omni Knight. You jump on, you purify, shaboom. Pretty fun.
Well,
a Tinker ban. Jeez. What have these guys been doing to people?
They really just don't want to. They want to push. That's very clear.
Yeah.
And with honestly, just at this stage of the draft, I feel like Brestomans is ahead. They have a very clear idea for their draft, and I don't think Vegas deals with it well.
I would drow for sure if it's not banned here.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
And with one last, final counter pick from Brestomans, I feel like they're going to be ahead of this draft really heavily going into the last round, and they're going to have the counter pick too.
You know what? I might not even drow. I might Tide Hunter if I'm Brestomans. Avenge safe, sniper mid, Tide Hunter in the off lane. Like, he does fairly well against this annoying kind of stuff like PA, Omni Knight. I mean, this is going to be a core Omni, so it's not like you can help out in the lane for that kind of a burst, so it's still just dumb physical damage that Tide Hunter's great against. It is still a Bane, though, which is one issue. You can kind of deal with any offlaner.
Well, I mean, if they're going to... They would probably aggro, I would imagine, if you're Brestomans, to try and...
Oh, yeah, that's right. We were discussing that. So then you'd be Tide versus Omni, which is okay.
Quap probably going to be in a 1v1 against the sniper. If everything works out the way that we think it will, which it obviously could change to anything else.
All right, Brestomans. You see it all. You have the final pick. What do they feel like doing? Do they feel like they can rush this game down? The D push is weak as hell. Zero support D push. Hell, they got one core who D pushes.
Yeah.
Maybe you can count Soul Ring Omni Knight, but overall, the early game looks like it might be there for the taking. That has been the strength of the Brestomans so far in this series.
Well, the last pick is going to be an Underlord.
Baby. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's like Tide Hunter, but better.
I really like this choice. I think that you had a really good point there about deciding to not go for the drow and instead take one of these heroes that helps enable you to take Roche and also just keep that sustain going. Because if you drought, maybe they go aggro lane and win that aggro lane with, a Bane, a PA, and a Nyx. But now, Avenge Sand King Jakiro, that's going to be really hard to contest. And Underlord helps to take Roche early. Brestomans know what they want to do. It's push, it's end the game.
It's also, like, the Tide would have been nice because you wait until PA goes for that jump, and if she's not repelled, then obviously you're going to Ravage and win the fight. But if she's repelled, then it's kind of awkward. You have to like wander around, try and find the back line, Ravage all of them, and hope you can all focus down PA when the repel ends. In this case, instead, the root is just way more reliable than a Ravage in that sense. Like once she jumps on someone, he can throw down the root. And if she's not repelled, she's going to have a lot of trouble. So the control of Afterlife will be really important in this game for the Brestomans. Try and make sure that he can't just give Aloha Dance a free game.
Okay. Well, I feel like it's an outdraft. Do you agree? Do you feel like this is... What can Vega hang their hat on? What's their game going to depend upon?
The laning and the levels, right? So they need to give Afterlife a really good start, and I definitely don't feel that strong about it because I feel like they're just going to be giving a lot to an Underlord who can then stack up these quick auras and then make the game really easy for the side of Brestomans. I'm definitely favoring them. I think everything they have together looks very strong. It has a lot of synergy when I just look at it as 5 individual heroes, and then when I compare it to what the Dire have, I'm not very hopeful for Vega. However, PA is a fantastic hero at turning the game around in these situations. You just get a couple quick crits, you go into Roche or something. She has these really cool talents now with the Cleave or the -4 armor corruption. Both can be viable depending on your item choices. So they just have to survive without losing too much.
I guess also finding the sniper is pretty important. Like being able to get him at the start of the fight. And PA can blow him up if they are able to get him. So maybe that's where Nyx Assassin comes in. If Slayer is able to get a lot and, you know, catch them beforehand. I guess it's also Quap, so like a couple of heroes that can jump him. But there's also, I mean, we've seen Vengeful Spirit really go off recently. This is a hero that can really destroy if given free time. So do you think that they do try and aggro on Brestomans?
I think so.
Yeah.
But doesn't look, maybe they're not set up for it. I think you do, yeah. Kind of looks like they're set up for it too, with the build on the Underlord. He could definitely safe lane.
Yeah. Well,
so that should be a fun lane to watch, I'm sure.
Yeah. I think so. Lots of kill potential against a Nyx Assassin. Like, Bane always feels like an X factor for me in those lanes. He's just such a strong laning hero and can trade so well that they might not be able to do as much as they would want otherwise. Could be tough.
If I'm going to win this game as Vega, there's a chance the mid goes really well. Maybe if they sack the safe lane a little bit, maybe they're able to get G like a really good start, and he just starts snowballing over the sniper. Maybe he gets a little bit of help, and he just gets an edge, and then he can start zoning out the sniper before he has a lot of points into the headshot, or rather the take aim and the shrapnel, so then there won't be much you can do from a really big distance.
Okay. Oh yeah, I always forget about that. The headshot knockback. That's the other thing.
Oh, that thing's hilarious.
I played against it. I've been playing a lot of turbo mode recently.
Oh, it's so fun.
It is. I love turbo mode. And I hate it when I play against Sniper because the headshot knockback sucks ass. And I never pick Sniper, but whenever I play against him, I just want to run at him, want to get at him, and then you just get punched in the face.
Sniper, I think, is in every single game of turbo mode that I've played. Like, he's so strong, right? Because you just get all these free items, and then the game just ends. I don't know about you, but I think we played like 5 or 6 games in a row that all ended in the 17-minute window.
Yeah.
Because one team just goes, hey, do you guys want to go win? And they're like, yeah, let's go. And you just destroy all the buildings.
Yeah.
And the game just ends.
Split push is very good in that mode. Nature's Prophet kind of owns face a little bit as well. He's not the best team fighter, and that's the downside to it, but that style of play can be very strong, I've noticed. It's just like split pushing. I love turbo mode, though. I feel like it's one of the cooler additions to the game.
It's nice for when you're playing with people that like don't play a lot of Dota or are trying to get into it. It's much easier to explain concepts and stuff, or just like focus on one thing at a time. Because that's the hard thing about Dota when you're trying to learn, is that you're trying to do all of these little things in this long-ass game, and every time you screw up one of them, the game just gets worse, and you can't really see where your failures are. 17 minutes. You're like, hey, man, see how many lasts so you can get this turbo mode game.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh, totally.
Ward mid, smoked up here from the Bane, does not want to be spotted. This was kind of what worked last time for... oh, look where so bad is. He actually can't be spotted if he goes for this ward. See, they're doing some warding shenanigans.
Yeah. He's hiding.
And looks like... Yeah, I'm curious to see if he'll get spotted, but he doesn't actually end up dropping. He's trying to pop a smoke.
That makes sense. There's that other ward that was placed there. And I guess, are they thinking about smoking up?
30 seconds to battle.
I think they want to go and...
Yeah.
Yeah, they just want to fight this rune, right? Underlord is going to go bottom, so it is as one would expect. Now, that is a line from the Dire saying they might go this way. Or maybe he's calling for that's how he wants his own team to move.
Oh, the real you. He's going to be the first one that they run into here. Killamancer. They see him.
They're like, They want him to start heading down.
There
to
it
the
is.
ruin.
Now they're going to go. All right. Good play there. And we'll see if they can cut him off.
The battle begins.
Real
Hello?
you. Hi, guys. How you doing? You're going to take a little trip through the river. And Zayak actually going to be found. Going to be caught. And Slayer gets a 3-man impale. Not bad, but it's going to come at the cost of at least the Bane's life as he accepts his fate.
And they give the kill over to our sniper. Very well played. This bounty rune also still there for one of the supports to grab. And things look good for the Rain. They instantly dodge on the Dire. Looks like they were ready for this possibility.
Yeah.
The power of these early game TPs.
Underlord still has his, though, but the problem is that Afterlife already moving up to the top lane, they can't really swap now because then they're just going to end up being in the position already. So it looks like they are going to be able to dodge the lane, and so bad.
Look what Palantimos is running bottom so that when he gets here, if they try and dodge again, he can just TP top.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting.
Well, and I guess that the last hero, he's probably going to TP in a second here as well. Is that the play? And then he's going to be the one that runs. G is taking a lot of damage mid.
Last hero was dead bottom.
Oh.
Yeah,
all right.
He just kind of got into the trees and died.
Well, he can walk back out to lane. He really doesn't want to TP out there. That's the big thing. So in a way, it's almost okay that you sacrifice the Underlord there, because now he can walk back out to the lane, and it's a little bit of an easier path.
It's very hard to judge like how much gold people are losing from TPs this game, because we're just going to be all over the place.
Yeah.
At the very least, you have, what, 3 offlaners on your team, Jakiro, Sanking, and Underlord. So whoever's in the lane can kind of do their own thing. Generally decent heroes in 1v1s.
So are they pretty happy with this then? Because like I'm thinking about it, and it's not going to be a tri lane. Because Jakiro, he would have to walk all the way down to the bottom lane here then. I guess if he walks all the way, then it's okay. But I don't know. What do you think?
Sketchy situation. He's just going to TP. He's going to get spotted by this range creep, though.
Yeah. But now, if Vega wanted to TP, they could still contain the dual lanes, and Jakiro would have to run away again.
This is quite the scenario.
Yeah.
He's trying to get level 3 too. I wonder if he'll keep his ice path to try and cancel the TP here.
Oh, that would be the play. No, he ended up going for second point in dual breath. That's a lot of damage. Burrow? Maybe? Yep, they connect with it. They have the stun to follow. It's a lot of damage now onto the Bane. Another big impale coming up, but Zayak going to fall. And now the real you also in trouble. Maybe going to be brought down, and that is going to be another kill going their way. Vega Squadron lose to another 3-person impale. Dude, Slayer's getting the value.
This game are unreal. This arcane rune.
It is value. He's gonna have another one here as well. Killamancer. Oh, gonna be able to find it. So a double kill for the Venge. And I'm assuming that they're gonna take the walkout.
Last hero. He's nightmared. He's dead.
Yeah.
He's been run down.
Well.
Death noise.
All right, this is the scary part, though, is that the real you, he TP'd out to the lane. And he also just tried to buy Blades of Attack at the side shop. That doesn't work like that anymore. So they might try and TP to dodge this.
That bottom lane,
Killamancer?
they have the combo there. Those early levels on Omni-Knight just so good. And Slayer, let's see. Do.
Oh, no shrine. There it is. Easy peasy.
No hope.
Oh, Platimos, I think this is the point where you TP to the top lane. And they follow him.
And one thing is, he has no mana, though. And he still needs some allies, or else it doesn't look that good, obviously, for Avenge. Kilomancer on his way, but he gets nightmared. Won't get that bounty rune. That means Zayak gets both. That means all 4, I think, just went to the Dire. Very nice. That cuts into a lead. Venge also not farming very well right now. Oh, she gets one. Just like having to like move lanes and stuff like that, and not having this mana means that she's still below the PA.
Oh my God, G.
Her net worth is top of the charts. So.
Playing it very, very fast and loose. Slayer, I think, is dead. He walked forward. They wanted to make something happen with the DD on G, but it's just too hard to do anything with all of the damage coming out. These levels on so bad.
To see if he can jump in and kill the sniper, but he's got a raindrop, and he has 2 points in the Shadow Strike, so his burst is really low.
Yeah. God,
this is actually so annoying.
Yeah, he was getting multiple denies there as well. But that's the thing, too, is now, like, Aloha, he's kind of being stuck out of this and not able to get as much farm as you would normally want on your PA. Still top of the net worth, or rather the last hit marks, but that's going to start to slow down a little bit here, I would imagine, as they can maybe go for another kill relatively soon, or maybe even try and push the tower a little bit.
Keep him away from the side shop. Don't let him get a TP. We finally got him where we want him.
Still getting last hits with the dagger.
Yeah. Oh no, he's getting in there. Oh no. Oh, he's by the TP. No! We couldn't stop him. He's gone.
Oh, well, there we go. Dodged again.
And now they're going to do this combo again with the...
Ooh, they missed the purification, though. Last hero able to walk away from that one. All right, TP.
Dude.
Venge has it also. Follow the PA. Gwetter, quick. God, this is going to be so much gold spent. Nightmare onto Jakiro. They take the bounty rune. They've got the right click so bad. A lot of damage being dealt. He's being slowed down as well, trying to TP out of there. Is he going to be able to make it? The stun! Oh, he saves a life. What a pal.
Haste. Kilomancer hasted down bottom, just running away from Nick's assassin. And PA has reclaimed her spot on the top of the net worth and top of the last hit, so things are working out fairly well. It just feels like you just can't keep up. It's rather obnoxious, and PA just picks up another TP scroll anyway.
Yep. Still a little bit of cooldown. Oh,
G just died.
Wow.
Oh my God. So close.
Yeah, that's actually
like mid-blink.
That's been the big loser in this game so far, has been the Queen of Pain, who's below the Underlord, actually, in terms of net worth. So
there was a lot of help early, too, from Kilomancer.
Yeah.
Like, just non-stop harassing. Really helped the sniper through the first couple levels, and then the raindrop just doing so much work for Mr. Sniper.
And I guess that even though you've gotten PA who's been able to soak up and pick up a lot of net worth for herself, it doesn't address the big problem that Vega Squadron has, which is that once these abilities all come online, as we're going to see the Jakiro most likely brought down, Sonic Wave uses well, Kilomancer trying to turn this now, seeing if they can take down the Nyx. They will be able to do that. But the big problem that you have is once this push comes, how do you stop it as Vega?
Yeah. Missed opportunity from Brestomans. Like, bring the sniper down for nothing kind of sucks. Like, top lane, they're doing this again. They're getting the Underlord. I think it's really important. Stop him from getting those auras.
Yeah. Another kill. Whenever possible.
It's funny because we were talking about how we wouldn't see that combo in the laning stage because they're both cores, but because of this like shenanigan across the map and hopping back and forth, it's actually a ridiculous combination in that sense. Oh, mid lane.
Oh, they were able to get off the shrapnel though, and that might be a dead Bane. Burrow struck.
Didn't even take damage on the sniper.
Yeah. It's kind of ridiculous. Well, they take down the Bane. Raindrops are good items, and Sniper is again a liver.
Hey, Venge just TP'd.
I feel like we've seen this story before.
This is actually so dumb. Alright, well, she's gonna have her stun back in a second. Kilomancer's coming in.
Ooh.
Bane comes top to help deal with this.
Burrow.
Two-man stun, but it shouldn't matter.
Sandstorm? Damage buff?
Radiant's bottom tower
That's not enough.
under attack.
But still, she's driven back. She has a TP, though.
Don't worry.
I don't know.
She
This
might leave.
Underlord, he's got to be worried. It's like, is she still there, guys? Please. Not again. I can't take a death every time this happens.
It's kind of crazy how well it's working out for Vega, actually.
Yeah.
It's like a mathematical
Like,
equation.
behind.
I feel like maybe now, though, they've gotten enough levels that they can actually stay in this lane.
Yeah, the dagger is just so annoying with your 6. You never know if you're just going to suddenly drop a bunch of your HP and get jumped on by PA, and then everyone else pops on top of you. And you just waste the stun from Venge.
Jakiro's here as well. They've caught themselves the Bane yet again, and the Impale is out. Vengeful Spirit, still very tanky. Hard to kill her off. Nightmare Sleep. They have another Dual Breath. They're going to let the Nightmare wear off. Oh.
Real winner here. It's Underlord. Not dead. PA did not rotate. Queen is, though. She wants a bounty rune.
Oh,
Arcane
last
as
hero.
Oh.
Run
You're so
away.
greedy. You're in trouble, my friend. Yeah, get out of there.
Run away. He's going to be okay. He TP'd back to the tower, too, so not going to miss out on lanes. Oh, my God. Look at the Venge. Super low HP, but ends up sticking around long enough. And the real you going to get hit by both of those nukes. He's taking a lot of damage. Still has the sticks, though. Yeah, so bad. Going to end up paying the price. And, oh, Vega fighting back in this tri lane. What was looking so bad before is starting to actually look a lot better now. And Kilomancer, he ends up going down.
Yeah, they got the levels, man. And those kill rotations on the Underlord were actually so huge for this PA. They gave her so much gold, so much experience to help out through an extremely difficult part of the game.
Dire's middle tower is under
Kind of
attack.
hilarious how
Oh,
good that
God.
combination is. And how it works in that sense.
Bottom lane. Last hero getting punched. And
Level
maybe
2
going to go
Ravel.
down. Purification, not quite there. Oh, the save. Afterlife now being blocked a little bit by those creeps. And maybe going to look for another snipe. Doesn't want to go for it. Mid lane might be more action. As they have found the Fiend's Grip, and Sniper, well, gets Sonic Wave. So bad, also in trouble. The Impale is there, and they are starting to fall apart. Brestomans not able to deal with the aggression from Vega.
Dire's
denied
middle
too,
tower
so.
has been denied.
Damn. Aloha
Radiant's
Dance.
middle tower is under attack.
Owning. So good this game. Every right rotation. I mean, the game, I guess he kind of knows what his plan is, right? Everything that he does is essentially forced by the Brestomans, but the way that he's playing in tandem with Afterlife is just so good. And he just shows up mid, gets a couple more kills. It's all about just snowballing this hero as much as possible. Elementor does find the nice play, but...
Oh, a save? Oh, no, it's too long. You need one more second. Level 1
way closer than
ulti.
I expected.
Well,
But now top lane, like, who cares? This Venge is here, and all it answers is like, yeah, I'm dagger you forever. I'm gonna build my Desolator. There's nothing you can really do against me now.
yeah.
Long range stun down bottom from Slayer.
Well, so bad. Looking to die here. They find the kill. Vega Squadron looking quite strong. 11-8. And, well, I feel like Brestomans haven't really been able to get that 5-man group up yet, and it's looking like it might be not quite as strong since Underlord hasn't been able to get into those items. A kill here on Aloha Dance would be absolutely tremendous. There's going to be the headshot. They have the Firestorm out as well as the root. Can get the jump away, though, and the real you going to be able to live yet again.
They're going to try the group up now, though. Overall, a lot of these heroes in the Dire still don't want to fight right now. I mean, Omni Knight doesn't really do much. Queen of Pain's
Whoa.
not into like an Orchid or anything like that. Probably going to have to go for a Veil this game to try and deal with this sort of aggression. So things, you know, you're not out of the woods yet, quite yet for Vega. But
Did you,
way further ahead than I expected.
Did you see the item that Omni Knight just picked up?
Oh, his Midas?
No, a Kaya. Oh, mid lane though. Jakiro's gone. That's a Fiend's Grip use. And
Kaya's pretty sick.
swap out. Stun. Oh, we're able to disjoint that one. Great play there by the Bane.
So it pretty much does everything for an Omni. Oh, there's actually still more.
Yeah, Slayer gets another 3-person Impale. The Sonic Wave. Oh, the plays. Vega, are they going to be able to do enough, though? Can they be able to find this kill? Last hero still very low, but not dead yet. Raindrops again saving lives. And, well, Afterlife almost able to save his buddy. The real you still living. They have no more repel, but they do have a purification. The turnaround, it's going to be there.
Oh,
the Guardian Angel, it doesn't connect, but it's not going to matter. They still have more than enough damage. Afterlife Still trying to turn this. I think, though, that with that Guardian Angel not connecting, that might be the nail in the coffin. Oh, that would have been so huge if they could have kept Aloha Dance alive.
Oh, all right, well, back to Kaya. Kaya owns. This item is super good for a hero like Omni Knight because he's a hero that you would think something like Veil could be really cool on because you just like run down people and keep casting your spell, but Veil doesn't help because you're pure damage, so there's nothing you can like really do, right? But this Kaya has 10% spell amp, so it works on your Purify, which is sweet. It's got the 10% mana cost and mana loss reduction. Hey, that's pretty cool. And I don't know, there were always these really awkward right-click items for the core Omni Knight, right? There was like Radiance, but that takes forever to build. So Kaya is this really cool addition. We just need to wait until you can combine it with Sanj, and it will be like the god tier Omni Knight item.
That sounds pretty
Sanj
cool.
and Kaya would actually be so sick.
That would be pretty awesome.
Top lane, Fiend's Grip onto a Sand King. G just calculating how many spells he has to use here.
Bottom lane, there's also action going as the last hero going to be brought down and killed most likely. Does have his ulti, could have maybe stayed alive, but I'll eventually be killed. And he even uses his TP there. So they lose 2 across the map, and well, at the end of the day, Afterlife, he ends up going down. That's a ton of gold.
Yeah, very big kill for them. And you've got 3 heroes down here, including a Jakiro with level 4 liquid fire, so he's ready to hit this tower. He's going for the blink next on the Omni. Man, he's so farmed this game. Holy.
Yeah.
I know he's got a little bit like alone time, so he's got 83 last hits, but still.
He's had himself a hell of a game. That was his first death, 5-1 and 4.
Dire structures are fortified.
Omni Knight with 5 kills. Not often
Yeah, I
that you
guess
see
he was
that.
the one who was getting the majority of them in that exchange on the Underlord too.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
Tower goes down some fast though, and they use a Shrine Top to slow down G.
fortification
level
used.
9. Bane is level 8.
Top tower is under attack.
Supports are pretty highly leveled this game because of all of our group up.
They actually, this is the push, I think. Vega Squadron have to be super prepared for this, and they're actually going to use the Dark Rift right away.
Oh, Sniper's going to get caught out alone.
Caught him for the moment. So bad needs to get into there. They actually take down another one, so Sniper going to be left alone. He is going to be brought down. But they took down the Omni Knight and the Bane.
I didn't like how he didn't play in the bubble. He tried to like run back instead, but the Nyx assassin was there to kind of follow him. Maybe he felt like he would just blow up too fast, which he might be right. The PA could just hop on and kill him, so Sniper kind of stuck in a rough spot compared to the rest of this draft. Either way, nicely done. It is still a victory for the Radiant side, as he said, with those kills. Omni Knight just losing it on so much, dying twice in a row like that. And
yeah.
So he just bought he had something else queued up. He had a blink queued up, but instead he bought a hood, and now he is going back towards that Radiance.
I mean, I kind of like it, but on the other hand, when I see this Brestomans lineup, you have a medallion that's next up for Underlord. He went for the Firestorm wave damage. Roche is going to fall so quickly. Firestorm obviously being percentage-based damage that affects Roche.
Oh,
Impale.
It just saw the Nyx.
Oh, they caught him for the moment. There's the Fiend's Grip down. They already used the Ice Pet with the swap away. That's going to keep him alive for the moment. The Epicenter down as well. It's going to connect on the Zyke, but he is still so tanky through all that. Slayer dead. G doing damage as well. They end up losing a 1-for-1 exchange, but Sniper has shown up. Now they need to be careful. The Burrow Strike, they're keeping him backing away, and Sandstorm still keeping him alive. Omni Knight low, and it looks like Vega are going to need to back off now. I don't think they can take this any further.
Brestomans need to bail.
Last hero, he's down, he's dead. Well, Vega trying to make this happen, almost able to find the kill, and actually the heal's coming out. Yeah, he's going to live through that. Well played.
Very nice. Oh, stressful stuff here, man. This game is just on a knife's edge right now. You feed away too many kills, you get a couple good crits on this PA, and this advantage will just be gone. And then instantly, Vega will be in the Roche pit. It'll be theirs. But as you said, the Underlord can also really help that early Roche too. He has this strange item, Mechanism. Can't say I've seen that one in a couple weeks. Dead item, but obviously very good this game. Handy against these kind of heroes, and especially if you think that there might be a possibility of a silence or something where he might be getting Greaves, but he'll likely just get like a Crimson Guard or something.
Yeah, he has another Buckler queued up right now.
will have to do it. We have what? 2 points on the wave, 3 on the vengeance.
And then Underlord coming in. Vega Squadron, it does feel like this has kind of been an issue for them throughout this series. Has been keeping their eyes on Roshan, contesting it. They scan the pit right now, and it is going to hit as Underlord walks in, but I think it's too little too late.
I'm not sure they could have contested it.
Radiant's
It would have been
bottom
pretty
tower
difficult.
is under attack.
Yeah. I guess that's fair enough.
But alas, it's still a hard game.
I mean,
so they're pushing the bottom tier 2, Queen of Pain in the top.
Radiant's top
She gets the
tower
tier
has
1.
fallen.
She almost has a Lincoln Sphere as well, very close.
Radiant's bottom tower
they're
is
dark
under
rifting to the
attack.
bottom lane.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Perfect.
Dire's middle
How
All
well
right.
timed was that? Tower goes down as they all make their way bottom, and this is a huge kill to get PA.
Oh, blink out.
Blink.
They still do have vision, though. And there's going to be the chase. Slayer is there as well. Killomancer, he's going to be slept with that nightmare.
Radiant's top
But they
tower
realize
is
where the
under
rest of them are going to. Can they get into range? Not quite. They will be able to find at least one kill on the Bane. But all those heroes forced back. I think that they call that a win for Vega Squadron, as long as they can hold off the next round of push.
And this is the other reason why Underlord is just way better than Tide in this scenario. When you can just, no one else lets you like 5-man to a tower like that and then still have all your TPs. Really helpful. G, combo with Slayer, they do find Jakiro and they will throw down a Sonic Wave just to get the kill.
Well, it's still Vega in the lead, 3,000 net worth, and it feels like if they can hold off this push and this pressure,
Afterlife.
swap back.
Here.
Well, like I was saying, if they can hold it off, then everything's going to be good, but I don't know if that's going to actually be in the cards at this point, as they lose Omni Knight for 50 seconds.
That's tough because he can't just repel TP either because they have the Sniper and the Venge, so even after he got swapped, even if he had repel, which he did, he'll still get assassinated.
Right.
Tough scenario.
Well,
Queen has her Lincolns to help very good this game against the Venge and the Sand King. Even some of those maybe like trailing kills and stuff for the assassinate. Of course, you hope you're blinking from those, but either way, still there. And now she can finally go in towards that Orchid.
shown for the attack speed talent instead of the cooldown reduction. Kind of interesting.
Yeah, I've been seeing that quite a bit. It is 40 attack speed. It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
If it was like 15% cooldown, maybe. I mean, 12 though.
Those 3%.
When it's such an odd
Oh my
number like
god.
that, you know it's terrible.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Everything in Dota is nicely balanced around 5s and everything,
Dire's
so
bottom tower
it
has
must
fallen.
make sense.
I'll take your tribute.
It's funny how those little things can actually make a difference in how you value something. Like,
What if this degen aura was 35 instead of 34?
I know.
Right, guys? Like,
Of course.
what is this? God, the range on the sniper is actually so dumb.
Yeah, he's pretty annoying.
What, a hero.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Looks like his projectiles seems. I feel like I didn't notice his projectiles as much before.
It might be this cosmetic, I think,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken.
Doesn't that look different than normal though to you?
I think it, yeah, it's the kinetic gem on the
Okay.
the gun.
All right. Well, this is now the life
At
of
least
Vega
it's in
Squadron.
field. So there's that.
Yeah. And that's pretty long range as well, being able to cast that from so far away. Assassinate. Slayer gets 2-person catch. Sonic Wave out as well. Connected onto 3, but the Bro Strike turnaround. Now trying to make something else of this. The root, it's there onto 3. It's not breaking the Fiend's Grip, but they do have the Dark Rift. Trying to get everybody the hell out. Is it going to be able to live? No! The sniper gets away. They take down the Nyx Assassin. Killomancer still deep in the base, trying to TP out of there. And, well, he's actually going to be able to make it.
Move the courier!
Oh, my goodness.
You need the courier play so the fountain can hit people there. I think that works so.
So they lose 2, and the tower brought down to 400 HP. Not great. But they have maintained the Aegis at least.
And now there's a PA Battle Fury though. They have held. They have held fast. And I'm feeling pretty good about this game now for the Dire. Move to travel will be next on the Omni. Man, he just can't figure out what he wants here for Afterlife.
Yeah.
I think the blink was a good choice. Just getting into these fights. trying to like punch and zone back to these heroes, maybe even canceling blink daggers and stuff from Kilomancer can be huge.
Invisibility.
But they are grouping top. There is Nyx. And Slayer's played amazingly this game.
Yeah.
So much scouting. So many like helps with the solo pickups and the Queen of Pain. Obviously, he has like 4 3-man impales at this point or something. And now he's in behind them again up top, but his tower's too low to even set up any sort of a play.
I mean, there is only 3 seconds left on the Aegis, so with this expiring, Vega could think about going in for something. A lot of pings in the area. Aegis expires. Vega.
Smoke up instantly to see if the Nyx is around and it works.
They catch onto him. Sonic Wave. They pull back in 1. That's the Bane in a lot of trouble, but they've already blown up so bad. Jakiro gone from this fight. I don't know if they can take this any further.
They're waiting to stun PA if she blinks in.
They don't have a Dark Grip. Bro Strike is there, catching on to 2. Is it going to be enough damage, though? The Guardian Angel comes out, and now they don't have enough damage, really, at all. Kilomancer trying to dodge away from G, but G still has him in the sights. Afterlife caught, but it looks like that might need to be the end of it. G finds the kill, and they try and back out.
They need a lot of crits here.
Oh my god, just barely away. Again.
This game is so ridiculous. Oh. You're just like hoping and praying that this thing takes you home in time before she blows you up.
Radiant's middle tower
Well,
is
they
under
fire
attack.
on back to the mid lane.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They would love to hold on to this in case Roche comes back up.
A lot of damage onto G, but they will back out again.
Radiant's middle tower.
The tower,
is denied.
it gets away, it gets taken down as well. So all the tier 1's taken. And do you think that Vega is held enough that they're in a pretty commanding position at this point?
I'd say good, but not great. It's all going to come down to that next Roche. We're going to have Aegis, we're going to have Cheese. There'll probably be this MKB on the Vengeful Spirit, and that could really be the thing that breaks this wide open for them. Also, Afterlife is, at least because of the double supports, not having any sort of wave clear. It's kind of relying on him to be in these places, so he can't get picked off. If he dies, they could just lose. Like, PA is so dependent on him to be good in these fights. And we'll get a Vanguard in the build-up towards the Abyssal Blaze. That does kind of help in these next engagements.
Yeah.
Similarly, the Vanguard is finished there for last hero, and he'll just be on his way into the Crimson Guard momentarily. He might have the recipe already? He does. Okay.
Well, 20 to 25. And G becoming this big indomitable force of a Queen of Pain. She's almost got that level 20 talent as well, so the spell Lifesteal going to become a bit more of an issue.
Yeah, if you guys can find a game like this in Queen of Pain, if you can find out, like, if all their initiation is Lincoln Spheres like this, it's just unbelievable, right? Like,
yeah.
His game's so free. It's so hard for them to catch and kill him compared to something like the Omni Knight.
Oh, moving forward. They connect onto the sniper. My God.
Was that I think he just double crit.
Yeah, double crit in 3 hits.
Only needed 1, really, but.
So bad gets the TP out. Yeah, it's what's that percentage at? It's what, 15%?
Yeah, it's pretty good. With pseudo, so pretty low chance to do that, but Shing Shing. Down they go. G obliterates another wave down bottom, and we'll take a tower with them.
Well, Vega looking in a commanding position, 6,000 net worth up. And, well, they're going to be able to force everybody back again. There's TP back from Kilomancer, so the top lane's going to keep pushing. But Brestomans need to find an answer for this. They were looking so far ahead for so long, and now they caught again. Burrow Strike only connects onto 1 because the repel was there from G, keeping him still alive, and the Sonic Wave comes out, still surviving. The Underlord eventually brought down by G. He's taking a lot of damage with that aggressive blinking, and, well, caught again. The Nightmare saving his day, but not enough. And now looking for even more. Kilomancer, can they find the kill? Well, they wanted to get him. Oh, Burrow into the repel. He bit off more than you could chew there, buddy.
Team?
Now they jump forward. Venge, what have you done? Oh, God.
Oh, the throws. All right.
I think that this is I think this is over. Like, triple kill there. 4 dead. 40 seconds, no Venge. Only Jakiro is remaining. This is looking terrible.
The game still, though, it really is that such a close edge. Like an amazing play in that fight from Alliance was just backing away. He was up on the high ground. The Jakiro was one tap away from death, and he just backed. And he's like, no, okay, I'm getting low. I need my repel. I need my heals. And just by doing that, that kind of stuff is what brings you back into that next fight. They kind of took a second engagement there. Very, very smart stuff. Not playing greedy all here from Low Dance. Really settling down now and making sure they take the win here.
Radiant are scanning.
It is looking like it's pretty... I don't know. I would say that to me it looks like it's fairly well in hand, as long as there aren't like some big misplays coming in from Vega Squadron. Because as long as they like, you know... look at the net worths. They're just so far ahead of the sniper now, who's ended up dying 5 times in this game. He just gets blown up in these fights. I don't know how you deal with this.
Yeah, it's a very difficult game at this point from the Brestomans. They had to try and control this Omni Knight while also still doing enough damage to kill PA.
Worthy tribute.
Much easier said than done. Oh, trying to get his basher here. There it is. They're going to buy a gem to try and deal with this Nyx Assassin and try and stumble that into a couple extra kills. Not a bad idea. Get some vision back on your side of the map. But right now it's like split push and trying to find pickoffs, right? You're dodging an Aegis. The building push from the Dire. It doesn't look very scary, but G's so far ahead that he does quite a bit of damage with that 40 attack speed.
Yeah.
Radiance
Oh, Killomancer.
Hello.
Now they ran into him. He's going to burrow out. And with that, Vega going to secure a tier 2 tower and maybe more.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
There is a DD rune bottom. So maybe the sniper could take that and they try and take a fight back in their base?
They're actually pinging the bomb set of racks. They're going to try and trade.
Killomancer can break TPs.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
It looks like that's the plan. They're starting to back away, though.
I don't know about this. Like it feels like it's starting so late, but I guess the
I mean,
tier 3
I'm not
tower.
going to fight this PA with an Aegis, dude. I like this. They're basically trying to force him to repel TP the PA. And yeah, she's been repelled now, and she's gonna TP. So. Oh, the queen! No!
All right. Well.
He's used. Why aren't you using her?
Oh no.
Why?
Well, the final tally ends up being a barracks for a barracks.
All right, I'm clearly just wrong. She had Lincoln's up. I'm sure that's why it was there. All right, I'm in panic mode here, guys.
That's okay.
Whew. It's all right.
I understand.
I just had to think about it for like 2 seconds. I was like, something is wrong here. I didn't necessarily like the first stun that he was, so that's okay.
Yeah.
In the end, it's fine.
Well, it ends up working out for him. You know, trading out the tier 3 tower and the barracks, one apiece. Slayer going on to a mission. He smokes. What is he doing? The smoke's about to break. The smoke breaks. He's looking at last hero. What is happening? What is he?
This game's crazy. We're losing it.
Okay.
There's no creeps yet. Backdoor. There it is. So, Plantimos comes back. Aegis still there. Can't really go for a dangerous swap play. But yet, the problem is you have to try something. All their waves are pushed. You are being forced to fight this PA now.
Ooh, Nightmare onto 1. They're keeping the Sand King out of this fight, but they are able to kite away for the moment at least. There's going to be the swap back in. That's keeping them alive for the moment. So that way the Fiend script wouldn't fully complete. And, well, Brestomans, they hold on for now. They do have a lot of wave push. Dagger? Not a crit this time. Really, you taking
They're doing their best
shots.
to focus the waves as much as possible. Just try and get those down quickly.
So is this where, as PA, you go hit some neutrals for a few until you don't crit for a while?
Keep going with this Aegis. Oh yeah, well you're not wrong.
And then you dagger?
That wouldn't be the worst decision.
Oh, no crits, no crits.
Hard target, man.
No crits.
He's solar too.
He's taking a lot of damage. Jumps away again. And the pushback. Oh, Nyx.
Yeah, they know
He's
this too.
still in trouble. And, well, they find the kill. So they end up losing the Nyx Assassin and hold their tower. They made it work.
And look how close it was too, because that wave just came in top, and that would have been the end of just this ease of just like killing waves and stuff like that and holding towers. So Nicely done.
God, it's still just such a huge net worth lead for Vega Squadron right now. 14,000. They have like a whole sniper's net worth ahead of the Vega Squadron, or ahead of Brestomans. But Brestomans are still kind of like able to fight them. That's what's crazy about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess once they don't have the Aegis, that's when it's just really going to be telling. See if they can actually blow up this PA. Because right now they're just dodging the situation and not committing on her at all. So we'll have to see. They pretty much have to just try and get these lanes in some situation where they have a play on one of these two racks. But it's just such a difficult thing to achieve.
Yeah. MKB is also there for Venge. Hero or an item that's kind of gotten changed around a decent amount. Do you like it?
Yeah, I think you just kind of need it. I don't like the change. Well, I'm okay with the changes. It's rough, I get it, but it was kind of a hard answer to a lot of evasion tactics, so it makes sense. But yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense this game. I like that it gives quite a bit of attack speed now.
Yeah.
Obviously up to 60. Pretty ridiculous.
Well, you also get the pure damage, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, that's true. Not magical anymore.
Dire are scanning.
PA is going for the
lack of that flash
nullifier.
damage is kind of...
Oh, Slayer again. They swap in one, trying to bring her down. PA is dead. It's a godlike streak going away. That's 1,000 gold. And she doesn't have buyback? Aloha dance? She bought out a relic for her nullifier. They have a creep wave. They don't have much D-push here.
They have found Killinancer, but again, now he knows there's 3 heroes there. Be okay.
All right, they're gonna go in for this though. They have Underlord ulti also, so I think that they're okay to just push this. Jump forward. They want to take down one. They found themselves a Jakiro. He's very low, but the mechanism keeping him survivable. Out of mana, but not out of life yet. Still, slept for the moment is going to be the sniper. They have the buckler, keeping everybody a little bit more survivable. The second lane of barracks is going down. Still no PA for 30 more seconds. They want to get whatever done that they can right now.
Next enfeeble on. He actually does.
And they've got the Dark Rift away. Vega. Need to find some answers. Again, it's just, you get caught out right there with no buyback. And you be punished so quickly. In the grand scheme of things, how much does that matter?
I mean, it's a pretty big deal because now there's actually a chance of getting megas, right? Because before the problem was they had no top lane, right? So they could just focus on this bottom lane as the Dire and be like, okay, as long as we keep this pushed, everything else will be dealt with because like we can just kind of throw a few spells mid. That's easy to reach. We're kind of playing in the same area. Now with this top being down, someone has to commit to this. They pretty much need bots on someone to deal with this now. I guess they have the Omni Knight. So that pretty much becomes his job. We've talked about he's relatively easy to pick off. I guess he's a Lincoln Sphere now, so it's a little bit tougher, but they just need to make sure that he doesn't get caught splitting like that.
So bad. Maybe gonna get found and punished here. They have the Impale from Slayer. Killimancer gets the stun. They are going to lose the Nyx Assassin, I think. Nice Heal Scepter lift up, keeping back Zayak. But they've already used Assassinate. Seems unlikely they're going to be able to find that much more. The PA gets the blink away. Burrow strike out yet again. They're dropping so freaking low. The Nightmare saves his life, but Slayer might pay the cost. And they lose a 1-for-1 exchange yet again. Nyx Assassin gone with Roche going to respawn still far away.
Spooky game. That's pretty much all we wait for. So we're going to have our refresher shard this time. Does that change enough for the Radiant to be down 13k and still feel really strong if you somehow get this Roche?
I'm trying to think of who it would get. I guess Jakiro might be the best.
There's actually like nothing. I think Underlord maybe with his ulti is the best thing because typically you look for like big items on core heroes at least so they don't have big skills, but they don't even have big items. There's no BKBs or anything on the Radiant. There's not even like a Mjolnir to double it or something.
What about double Macropyre, double Ice Path?
Yeah, that could be good. Especially when you're just trying to siege that barracks mid.
Yeah. Like, that's a lot of damage. If you're able to find like a 2-person Ice Path with Macropyre on it, that's what, 360 damage per second if you get 2 of them down?
Radiant
All right,
are
that's quite a bit of damage, I suppose. Seems all right.
I don't know if you'd actually have the mana pool though. It doesn't cost anything for refresh orb, right? Or refresher shard,
True.
right? But
yeah, it's free.
it's
But
still
he doesn't have arcanes to be refreshed either,
yeah.
so it's pretty rough.
It's 440 mana cost for a
He'll be
macro
at
pyre.
880 plus 180, so is he? Yeah, that's pretty rough. He's literally 1 mana short, isn't he? I'm not crazy.
That's kind
He's
of ridiculous.
1059 right now, so theoretically,
Don't worry,
he
he's
had
gonna have
that-
his clarity going.
that's true. All right, there you go.
Clarities are super value. Well, Roche going to respawn now. Slayer spots it, as does Killomancer, and then the Blink Oi, so everybody knows what's happening. Vision-wise, Radiant don't have vision of the pit. Dire don't really have the greatest vision either.
We're buying out here, boys. Radiant team is in. Underlord's the only one with buyback. He might as well buy something. I guess he can at least buy back and TP in, so that's fair. But they have the BKB on the sniper, so we're going all in.
They also have the Nullifier on the PA.
Dire are
Like you
scanning.
said, buyback's only there for the Underlord.
Ooh, this hasted Invis Nix. He's gonna come under the sentries. He's
They
caught.
got him caught in some trouble. Can he get out of there? The Yule Scepter lift up. Oh, and the Ice Path, it's caught him. It's going to be a kill. Buys back immediately. Immediate buyback. He knows that they need him.
Can't lose that refresher fight.
Scary stuff. Nullifier. I guess the biggest thing would be getting it before the BKB can come out from the sniper.
Yeah. It's just a nice item for PAs, Life Stealers, Ursas. It's all about just hopping on top of people. It's also good against the Ghost Scepter for the Jakiro.
Right.
And anything on the Sand King, honestly. The Yules, the Force Staff.
Oh, they
But they're
don't
into the
know that
pit.
this is happening. They need to get here so quickly because it's going to drop really, really fast, and they're not really in position to spot it.
Yeah,
If
the
they end up
waves
giving
are
this,
coming
there
out
it is. Wave of Terror out. They see that Roche is low. Can they get the swap in? No, they've got it. Refresher is there. They even leave the cheese. G goes back for it eventually, but they
Left
put it
their
on
bottle.
the Omni.
And they're bailing out. They're all just going home. There was actually a possible play mid. There was a glyph, though, so they're not going to go for it.
Yeah.
Maybe
So-
that's what they were waiting on. Maybe they thought they could, like, get vision of them in the pit and then try and force bottom or something, but yeah. Rough stuff. No good way to scout the pit. All they had was wave. I guess they had shrapnels, but they were too worried about Sniper being close. He's also really low on charges, so maybe he was out or something.
All right. Well, 25 to 33. It's a 16,000 gold lead, and that is not even considering the refresher shard that they have on Vega. And I feel like we've seen this story so many times in Dota, where you have a team that, you know, is ahead in terms of the racks, but they just can't really win team fights that effectively, particularly with the huge net worth lead that Vega Squadron has. So it's going to be interesting to see how the next few minutes evolve. Do you think that Brestomans are still in a position where they can win this game? Like, what does it sort of depend upon?
One big pick off, honestly. That's the big thing. Who has our thing? It is the Omni has it? Yeah, okay, that's pretty sick. So the double Guardians.
He also has an Octarine core.
Kind of wish he had a Aghanims instead of Octarine. We saw that in one of the matches, how ridiculous that is with the refresher shard, because it's just like this insane global safety net. And a lot of the damage is right clicks from the Radiant.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower
Oh, they
has
finally lose
fallen.
that tier 2 mid. A little bit of safety now gone.
Radiant's
In the
top
base,
tower
trying to create
is
some
under
pressure
attack.
here.
Radiant's
And there
top
is always the
tower
worry
has
of the
fallen.
Underlord. In fact, they're kind of grouping up here mid. I wonder if they're considering it. What are these other heroes doing? Do they not have TPs? They actually don't. There is no GTP. Creeps are just in the base, really getting this.
Yeah. This is kind of nuts. If they leave it, like,
Oh, yo,
Oh,
Slayer.
what?
Yeah, find him!
how
my
is
God.
how is that a thing?
He's just pinging him. He's like, yo, he's in here. I got him, guys.
All right. Well, they got him. Force staff. Okay. He is still caught. He had a Yule Scepter, but well, the Fiend's gripped and he ends up going down.
That's pretty sick. A little bit of greed. I mean, obviously it's the classic place to hide, but still you can just go in there and check anyway. Pretty surprised they ever actually find the guy.
Yeah. That's pretty nuts. Well, it looks like Vega, they're pretty happy just making sure that these lanes are constantly pushed out and that they're not overextending ever. You need to be careful about these heroes getting picked off, obviously, and that's the strength that you have with this lineup. And actually, ooh, they saw that the purification was there. Wave of Terror, not quite on range, and Omni Knight will be able to TP to join the rest of his team as they strike through the bottom, or top lane rather, and now we're hitting the tower. The call comes out for mid.
Race?
I think they do.
Yeah. I wonder if you just go throne even. I don't even think you go for megas.
I mean, they can kind of do what they want. They also have the Dark Rift still available. So the tier 3 tower is going to start to fall, and they're actually going to jump into the middle of all of this. They have the Dark Rift, going to use it. Force Staff. Oh, they left the Sniper behind. Great Force Staff play there. That's going to be the death of the Sniper. Huge play.
Yeah, Slayer's the king. He's had such a good game, honestly. And he just does it again. Very nicely done. He has no buyback, and that's the answer to a team that's super annoying and forces you to come back and play like that, and they just disappear. Because they only got the tier 3 mid. Like, that was a really solid tactical play from the Brestomans, but that one little play with the Force Staff kind of ruins it all.
Oh.
A play that you think would be low risk ends up being extremely high risk.
And the Sniper, he's only about 100 gold away from buyback right now, and oh god, it's gotta hurt so bad. Sonic Wave, it's out. The Slayer play every damn day. They buy back on heroes. It doesn't matter.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
That is insanity. And now with the mid lane of barracks dead, Kilomancer wanting to do something, anything, but it's just not happening. It looks like Vega Squadron are gonna be able to take this. 3 dead, no buyback. When Brestomans had the game when it felt like in hand in game number 2, they threw it all away, and now also throwing it away here. Last year still surviving, but they do lose the Vengeful Spirit. And I think that's gonna be it.
Oh my god. Actually insane. I can't believe that. He played so well this game on Nyx Assassin. That's unreal. Very, very well played inside of Vega Squadron.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
And, it's not elimination though, right? I'm not mistaken. There is still like a losers round 1.
Yeah,
so
there
they'll
is.
have to play the loser of Gambit and Empire, but that means Vega, we see them later on today, right? There's like a third series I saw.
Yeah, third series that's going to be happening. So Empire versus Gambit is up next. Let me check real quickly to see if that one has already started. I have a feeling that the lobby is probably already going. But yeah, great stuff. Thinking about this Vega Squadron team, it didn't look clean. And I was thinking about it, like, in game number 2, there were a couple of points where it felt like Brestoman should have won the game. And then they kind of just threw that away. How do you feel about Vega Squadron right now?
I don't know. I need to see more of them, I guess. They feel really inconsistent. So that's the big thing that you're going to be looking to build on, right? 'Cause sometimes they just look so good, but then you're kind of... it looks like they're just going to like lose that game.
Yeah.
Especially number 2. Felt like it was going out there. So just need to see more games for them. Try and get a good feel for some of the players. Obviously, they have the individual skill. There's no question about that. All their names are big at this point. So should be a squad that comes together pretty soon, I'm sure.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us. Game number 3 in the bag. Vega Squadron are going to move on in the upper bracket. Brestomans dropping down to the lower bracket, and they're going to face the loser of the series that we're going to see next, Empire versus Gambit, in just a few minutes. Lyrical and Trent Pax, your 2 casters. We'll see you guys in a few for series number 2.